Hi guys, this is Deneice Herrera, and today we are going to be making 2 5-pound loaves. It's going to be 2 different soaps, but they're the same soap. I am making what is called Jabón de Viejo, or old timer soap, and then the other half of it is going to be the same, but it's going to be colored with some rose clay and some purple Brazilian clay, and it's going to be fragranced with some lavender, honey, some peach, and nectarine. I am going to be doing the heat transfer method. Just trying to pour this a little slow. This is my lye solution. The only thing that's in my lye solution is some sea salt. This is just a manteca soap, or a large soap. And it's just an old timers soap. I call it old timers. Get that out of the way. And I'm just going to let this lye start melting the manteca. The only thing that's in this, other than the sea salt, is just some kaolin clay. It's a very full batch, so you got to be careful. This will be 10 pounds, or just a little more than 10 pounds. It's going to take just a little bit for this to melt. It's starting to loosen up. Just be very careful with it because it is full. Let that sit for a moment to start melting up a little bit, and I'm just gonna wipe around these sides. Sorry, it's an OCD thing, I think. Over there. Just mixing and mixing. It is about a good third already melted. I am using a water discount. Switch hands. This was hard on some carpal tunnel. Let's grab this stick blender. Just working these big clumps out. Stirring around to see if I see any more big clumps. This is a very thick batter, as you can see. Just trying to scrape it all off my blender. Bigger one. Very nice. Grab my scale. And just a little more. I'm going to set this to the side real quick. Move that out of the way. Large soap makes a beautiful white bar. Very creamy. Quite messy when you're making a larger batch like this. Scraping out my container. Okay guys, I am going to pound this down. And I need a chopstick. Just a simple, easy breezy, all natural, old-time soap. Alrighty, that's one. Get it sprayed. Let me move it out the way. Okay, let's get started with this one. A little bit of Brazilian clay and a little bit of rose clay. Alrighty. Just stirring in the fragrance oil. I think I need to stick blend that. See if I can loosen it up a little bit. Grab that stick blender. Got a little happy with that. Much better. Alrighty, here we go. Let me change my gloves, guys. Bear with me a second. These are pretty slick. Okay, much better. I hope you guys can see this. Pretty creamy soap. Add purple Brazilian clay. Rose clay. Save the rest of that for the top. That rose clay is so beautiful. Sorry about that, guys. That was my computer. That is not staying down. Have my chopstick. Alright guys, I'm going to pound this down. See the air bubbles coming up? There we go. Now scraping out the containers for the top. Okay, that's one. And let's do the rose clay since I have more of it. Okay. Oh, I made a, oh, Lord have mercy. Did y'all see that? Oops. I just dragged that through, dragged the towel through the soap. That was smart. supposed to go in the mold, Deneice. Not on the side. Who would have thought? Okay. We're gonna call it quits on that part. Let's see how pretty we can make this. Yeah, I think I like this better. Pretty texture. Smells good. Makes me think of something my Granny Spires would wear. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching the making of both of my old timer soaps. This is, one is just plain unscented old timers, and then this one is lavender honey with a little bit of peach and a little bit of nectarine. And I will bring you guys back tomorrow for the cut. Thank you, and God bless. Good morning, everyone. This is Deneice Herrera with Simply Loved Soaps, and today we are going to be cutting some soaps that I've made last couple of days. This is the Old Timer soap or the lard soap. It's a beautiful white bar. Love how white it is. It's going to be a very hard bar once it's finished curing. It's already getting hard. I am going to have to plane it more than likely. It hasn't quite been 24 hours since I made this one, and it's already pretty hard. See right there on the ends. Beautiful soap, beautiful white, unscented soap. I hope you are having a good day. I am trying to have a good day. I have carpal tunnel, and yesterday I just did too much with my hands, and I was hurting last night, but this morning I still have the tingling in my fingers, so I really can't feel that much, so I feel awkward. So if I'm dropping stuff or fumbling with stuff, that's why. Beautiful, beautiful white soap. I usually try to get to this soap probably around 16 to 18 hours instead of a full 24 hours. But I went to sleep last night. I probably couldn't have cut it anyway with how bad my wrists and hands were hurting. But it's a new day. And we're going to cut soap. I have 3 other loaves to cut. I've been trying to get all of my soaps ready for the fall festival that will be here in October. I'm looking forward to it. So I've been trying to prep and make whatever I think that I needed to make or that I was running low on. So I guess it was a good excuse to get to making some soap. And that is a lard or old timers soap or jabón de viejo. And this is for a sample. So guys, thank you for watching the making of this soap and the cut. I will be back in just a little bit for more soaps. Have a blessed day and be well. Good morning everyone, this is Deneice Herrera with Simply Loved Soaps, and this morning we are going to be cutting the fragranced Old Timer soap. I used rose kaolin clay and purple Brazilian clay for the colorant. The white is the natural white from the lard. This is a 100% lard soap that was fragranced with, it has lavender, it has honey, peach, and nectarine. It's a beautiful soap. Just very light swirling that was done in it. How pretty is that? Just enough color to make it look pretty. Y'all are having a good morning. My day is getting better than my night. I was in a little bit of pain last night. I have carpal tunnel, and I did a bunch of haircuts yesterday. Then I came home and I mixed 10 pounds of a large soap, or this soap plus the other soap that I made that is unscented. And because it gets very thick, it gets very heavy, and I was having issues with my carpal tunnel. The pain is not there this morning, but I do have the tingling and numbness of the fingers. So if I'm being very clumsy, I don't mean to be, but it's something I can't actually help today. Look at that beautiful pink clay and that beautiful Brazilian clay. Such pretty colors. And I just wanted it kind of delicate, and it just reminds me of my grandma. I should have on gloves, and I don't, simply because I already am having sensory issues with my fingers. I did wash my hands very well and sprayed my hands with alcohol, so I think it's okay. Look at that. How pretty is that? Just a very light swirl, which I was afraid it was going to be a little heavier of a swirl because of, with this being lard, it got thick pretty quick. But you know, as most of you know, I do a lot of stirring, so I was able to keep it somewhat loose by, you know, constantly stirring it. These are my sample pieces. Thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned because I have 2 more loaves to cut. Thank you for watching, and God bless.